Warning, Hebrews Toys Reviews is not intended for children. It is for adult collectors and the people over the age of 18.
There's been a terrible mistake! No container can hold...
Hello everybody, welcome to Hebrews Toy Reviews, and today Turtle Month continues as we do a sneak peek review. Well, not a sneak peek review. Sneak peek is a G.I. Joe, and that would be Baroness. Get out of the way. Whoops, wrong guy. Never. Not sneak peek. That would be Sneak-a Peek. Or wait, no, that is sneak peek. What am I talking about? Anyway, we will be taking a look at the nerdy, the dirty, and the very wordy Baxter Stockman. That's right. Real what's normal, but now he's mutant. You get the drill. But first, a little history on the character. And now, a brief history of Baxter Stockman. Baxter Stockman is a villain in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Archie comics based on his 1987 version, History. Just like in the 1987 cartoon, Baxter Stockman tries again to sell Mausers for money, but was turned down due to the Mausers being too destructive, and would later join the Foot Clan, and Shredder used his Mausers to destroy Splinter and the Turtles. Well, that was a short summary of it. I would like to point out that in the comic books, Baxter Stockman was an African-American male scientist dude, and however he was changed in the 1987 cartoon to a wimpy white guy. I'm not quite sure why that is. Maybe they felt like the world wasn't ready for a black and nerdy type of guy, or maybe they felt like it would be racist to make a black guy into a fly because flies are black. I don't know. But anyway, nonetheless, there's your short and brief history on Baxter Stockman. Now on to the review. Now that we've seen the history, the mystery, and the sistery, forget it. Let's get on with the 1988 Baxter Stockman review. Well, here you have it, Baxter Stockman. He helped create a lot of weapons in Shredder's arsenal, including he helped create Beat Bop and Rocksteady. He created the Mausers that almost ate and captured Master Splinter. But you see, he failed him. So Shredder got mad, threw him in the thing. He oozed him. There happened to be a fly in there at the same time he was getting oozed, and voila! Baxter Stockman is now a hideous fly. Almost out of something straight out of a horror movie. There is the hideous fly man, Baxter Stockman. And I gotta tell you, on the video game, I think it was the first video game, he's kind of a hard villain to beat. That might have been the second video game, I don't remember. But I'm sure I'll show it in history. So, real what's normal. but now he's mutant. Shredder's his master, and he is not the student. We see he's got the hideous fly face, which is mostly purple, and then you got, I don't know whether to call this teal or light green, or here, let's get some more light on it. There we go. Or just light blue, whatever color this is. I think it's teal. I'm going to call it teal color. And you see he's just smiling. He's grinning ear to ear there. And he's got the fly eyes. And he's got 2 antennas here. And orange hair sticking out in the back, of course. His hand, he's got human hands out here in front where you can see he had the lab coat. And it's shred open. I love the detail on this, by the way. The lab coat's shred open. And somehow he's able to keep the bow tie underneath, but his skin and everything else underneath has turned into a fly type deal. There doesn't appear to be any shirt underneath, but yet there's still a bow tie there. That's pretty funny. And I guess this scientist wore jeans to work that day with his lab coat. Because these appeared to be sort of like again, I don't know what color to call it. Dark green, I guess, or light green. I love how there's a tear in the pants. You see almost like the Cribble Hawk effect here. And then you got a big fly foot, which is purple, on this leg. And a big fly foot, which is purple on this leg. But this one's longer, and you see more disgusting, like, bubbly veins here and stuff like that. On the lab coat, by the way, you have like a syringe. I like some of the details on this. And then you turn him around, and I guess he has sort of like a fly butt. And then you come up here, and you see where hands have ripped through the lab coat. I love the details on that. These arms move. You can move them up or down. The wings, they don't really move at all. I wish they would have made them so they move up and down. Or even gave them sort of a gimmick. Make it look like they were moving back and forth to give Baxter flight. But these are removable. They come off, and when you get on eBay or any kind of aftermarket to purchase Baxter Stockman, these are often missing. So you got to be real careful about that. I think I had to order these separate. I never had a Baxter Stockman in my childhood collection. But that's basically, that's it for Baxter Stockman. I really kind of torn on this one. I really wish, like I said, I wish they would have made the wings so that they flap when you press down the legs, or maybe there could have been a switch on the back. I mean, you know, come on, Playmates. You could have done better. You had gimmicks in the past. But I like a lot of things on the figure. Like, you got his still human hands. I really wish they would have come out with the human version of Baxter Stockman. And that's almost the problem with the Playmates toy line, as they never, very rarely ever come out with normal looking humans for their toy line. In fact, I don't think Vernon was even a thing. Like April's boss. Let's see, was it Vernon or Vern? There was Vern. I think Vern. Well, maybe Vern was her boss. Vernon was the camera guy, the nervous, clumsy camera guy, right? And I don't have his action figures, so we won't be doing a tutorial on his action figure anytime soon. One last look at Baxter Stockman, though, and we will close this one out. Turn around. There you go. His articulation isn't that so great. You can move his wrist all the way around 360. And his arms go up and down pretty much the same as all the turtles. And the legs move up and down. And that's all the articulation you have on Baxter Stockman. These arms up here have 3 fingers, I guess you would call them, or claws, whatever. And there's only 2 toes. Let's lower the camera down a little bit. On the feet, the webbed feet. That's about all I could say about this figure. I hope you've enjoyed this review. It's kind of a short one. But the history behind this figure hopefully will make up for that time. Well, that's the end of the review. Back to you, Mr. Joe Slew. Whatever your name is. Well, there you have it, and that's really gross considering if you know how flies eat. Well, we're getting through this week. Today is Tuesday, which means we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Monday will be the very last review for Turtle Month. It'll be something kind of special. But until then, this has been Hebro77 saying, you don't have a fly of a chance. Boy, I'd sure like to be a fly on that wall. No, of course not. Knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. See you tomorrow.